I'm sorry, I'm blind.
Good morning. No, I was getting changed. Give me a
Oh, I'm
moment to get some
sorry.
food, and then we'll go and talk.
Okay. I have pizza if you need some.
I'll be okay. Just needed something to take me over the edge.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry, we're having a bit of a... Hi, guys. How are you?
Hello, Lyra.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Is my sister awake?
Who's your sister? I'm so sorry.
Rose Dwyer.
She is indeed awake.
Any chance I could visit with her?
We can try.
Uh-huh.
DOC 196 alright.
Go ahead.
Got a visitor up here for Rose. It might be her brother, it might not be.
That's wild.
Who would the brother be?
It's Joey.
Oh, okay. Can I come up and pick on him?
Yes, you can come up and pick on him.
Safe.
As long as you send Rose into visitation.
Alright, I got Casey getting Willow changed. I'll have somebody assist in getting Rose to visitation.
001 can bring Rose to visitation.
And for...
Thank you.
Can I get someone to watch over
What was that,
B&B
Sophie?
in the meantime?
Hmm?
And
094 can come.
That said they can pick on?
and for try to have a conversation with her and
Was it Sophie
just
you
brush
was
off
talking to?
a lot of the bullshit she'll feed at you.
No, it wasn't Sophie I was talking to.
Uh,
They're coming up.
oh, it's Jane.
You have a sister?
Yeah, Rose is my sister. Nothing like official through the courts, but
You do know I know this, right? And I'm coming out here to give you
Yes.
shit, right?
yes, I'm aware. Yes.
Okay, I'm giving you
Yes,
the upfront disclosure. Even though she decided to murder someone? Murder?
Hey, Both my sisters now have. Never mind. I'm looking for this statement.
Do it.
They've both now broken their expungements. It both are former EMS now.
Well, we just need to get the one to get expunged and go PD.
What, Issa? Oh, what, to be fucking just like Rose?
Uh-huh. All right, good sir. You know the routine.
015 going 41 penny.
Das
Welcome aboard.
ID.
Oh, I actually don't know the routine. I've never actually
Hello.
been anyone in prison.
Oh,
Who
is this?
Natalia.
hi, Natalia.
Right.
Hello. Oh,
Joey.
it
let me
was
see
you.
the fuck.
Oh.
Hi.
Cut out
Hi.
Yuki and Connor.
Should be good.
Stand for.
Oh my god, this man's got
I have a lot of collectibles. Yes, I'm aware. There's a lot of shit in
three
my pocket.
AK-47s.
Whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
have
whoa,
the
whoa,
right
whoa,
to
whoa.
remain silent, sir.
That's wild.
Alright.
The accusation.
James, real quick
Hi,
before you
hello
go.
there.
Did you bring anything
Let me have a look.
last night about Willow?
Okay.
I have been on a constant string of rotating between yelling at one inmate, yelling at DOC, then yelling at another inmate.
Okay. Because I can bring it up to Miss Lyra if you would, if you want me to. Okay.
If you can, and then I'll have somebody watch Joey on his side. So.
Yep. Okay, so I know you just heard that.
She's also looking at my notes.
What are you doing here? How's it going?
Coming to ask for my job back.
Oh, fun. EMS just not cutting it.
No, I actually just got promoted.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your CID?
650 10 from the Honor Willow in cuffs.
24009.
Bob.
Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Thank you.
I need
Hello.
you to choose a call sign for me.
Can it be 55?
And your
Hi,
dagger?
Warden.
Hello.
Okay.
My name's Charlie Burns. I needed to speak to you.
Yeah. Someone for an interview.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here at 55. Give me 2 moments.
I'll be right back. Connor, do you need anything returned?
I know. I've got
755's
Alright, I'll
take
be right
him.
back.
What was my old one? I don't even remember. 722, I think
Damn
so
it.
it was.
what? Damn it.
Is that who I think that is?
Hi.
Hi, Connor.
How's it going?
Good.
How's
How
your
are
You
man?
said 725?
722. Either works.
722 is free?
Yay!
650's gonna be 10 7 for
Wait, a big
tonight.
DOC?
it.
Again.
Stand
Yeah.
for.
Why?
Cause I liked it here.
So if you want to just hop
And
on
EMS
like,
is
one
also
side, and then
and
when it's
EMS
time
is
for him
also
to-
good. I just got promoted.
time for
on
him
there.
to leave, then you
Oh,
can,
hell yeah,
just
let's go.
start him out.
So that's gonna be interesting for me. I'm gonna have to change my call signs every time.
367.
Maybe.
Two Mike.
Maybe.
I don't know how that works.
Just don't confuse everybody.
Okay, miss, would you want to get on your stuff on the ground, or would you want me to put them in?
You can put it in my pockets.
Okay, please put your hands up. Thank you. Also, one of your blades are like basically rusted to the point
Yeah,
that
I
I
know.
don't know if you can really use it.
I can.
Okay. So you had a phone? Wait, did you have a phone? I don't even.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Your flashlight and your dagger. There you go.
Thank
You have
you.
everything?
I think so.
Okay. Y'all be careful.
Yep, I got my extremely expired ID.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It's the attorney's office. I think I'm 3 times.
What time zone is your watch set to, Natalia?
Eastern.
Ew.
Hello. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. I guess I'll eat like this then.
Alright, I got 42.
okay. Okay, you're all good from here.
Awesome.
Alright, what do we do
377 show me
next?
42.
More crime. We annoy Lyra.
Thank you for your service.
Lyra, can I borrow your shotgun?
No.
Why?
Do you think you need help with buying your supplies, Natalia, or do you remember?
I think.
I need help. I need help buying my
I
supplies.
know I'm gonna need the numbers for these.
When you have a minute, I spoke to James. I needed to bring it up to you. Is now a good time?
Yeah, give me a moment, sir. I will be right back with you.
Do I come? Just hang out in the lobby, and she'll come and get you in a minute.
What's up?
Okay, so a couple days ago, yeah, like a day and a half ago, Willow had, while I was working BCSO, had attempted jailbreak. I wanted to move her to max because of every little thing she did, but we only gave her 2. She was only striked for a couple of things, but I
094
Alright, now
1076
I'm
to
gonna leave
BPD.
him here with you guys.
Hey, away.
Are you able to help people with their charging and doing appropriate charges, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Does somebody need help with it right now?
Casey really needs to work on it.
Alright, I can help them. Whenever you have some free time, just let me know about that house up there, and I can show you around to it.
Okay, do you want to come this way, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
545 is about to enter the yard.
How are you doing today?
Doing well. I'm just having a day.
You guys busy?
Off and on.
Oh, I've never seen over here before. This is fancy.
This is the back of our reception.
7:30 to 5:45.
Send it.
Andy was wondering where you can get a casino gift bag.
Okay, let me try this person one more time.
Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Hello, Lyra.
Hello, are you busy?
Doug to Earl and Juno and Victoria and George, Jesus.
You'll get there eventually. Are you able to come up to the present help with the interview?
Can that person wait like 10 minutes?
I can start it. How long have you got, sir?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I would say I could kind of stay about 20 to 30.
They've got 20 to 30, so...
I mean, if you start it, then I can try to, like, I don't know, fly a helicopter over there.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Alrighty.
Bye. Okay. We're going to ask you a few questions. You just answer them as honestly as you can and in the most amount of detail that you can.
Yeah, you got it.
My name is Lyra Vassetti Prima, so... My name is Lyra Vassetti Prima, and I'm the DOC Warden.
Nice to meet you.
Give me 2 moments. Okay, so let's first of all talk about kind of what your favorite food, color, movie. Let's start with your favorite food. What's your favorite?
I would say probably a California burrito is my #1 food.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. It's just something about the sour cream and shit. It really tastes great. But locally, I love some Burger Shot, you know, like anyone else. But Suchi's is probably my number 2, maybe number 1 over Burger Shot actually.
Okay. What about your favorite kind of movie?
Probably the movie End of Watch. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't.
You should check that out. It's a great police movie. That's probably my number 1 movie.
Okay. Why is it your number 1 movie?
It's about these 2 cops, and you know they end up finding themselves chasing after the cartel kind of thing, and it's just a very emotional movie.
Is that kind of what inspired you to start your journey into becoming an DOC officer?
It definitely played a role, but not the inspiration, though.
What was the inspiration?
So when I was a child, my father used to. He wasn't a good man, and I wished someone had arrested him when I was a kid. So now I want to help keep those type of people away.
Why? What? Tell me a bit about your father. What's happened there?
He was a little bit of an alcoholic. I'm not sure if you noticed, but he messed my face up pretty bad when I was younger. He would get drunk and push. He was very into fire, so he actually held my face down on a fireplace.
Okay. Let's talk about kind of where you want to go with this, where you kind of feel yourself within the Department of Corrections.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the promoting in here looks like, but I would eventually like to be maybe in charge of the more dangerous criminals, the ones that are here for a long time.
So here at the Department of Corrections, everyone gets involved with all of those type of criminals. We don't separate them based on that. There is another cell block that we have that has even more, but that doesn't tend to be used that often. Kind of, hold on. James! Sorry, I'm just getting James here. So, with the Department of Corrections, obviously, we've got a mix of different people. What... You talked about kind of where you wanted to go with it. Why not go for a police officer job over Department of Corrections?
To be completely honest with you, it boils down to my father when I was a kid. The police didn't help me much. And if they had done their job, then you guys would have been able to do yours, kind of thing.
So
but because
what
they didn't do theirs, you guys weren't able to be given a chance to do yours.
What is our job? What do you imagine the Department of Corrections' job is?
Just holding people accountable for the crimes they committed. Keeping them in a safe area away from the public that ultimately can just maybe help them change for the better. But if not, then keep them here.
Okay. What's a piece of advice that's resonated with you throughout the whole of your time being here? Like, throughout your life?
Stop, drop, and roll.
That's a fair piece of advice. Why that one in particular?
I learned it a little late, as you can see, but...
Well, yes, but...
Probably because it was such a relevant thing in my childhood.
Okay. So, if you were to meet a random person on the street, would that be the piece of advice you'd give them?
Probably not. I don't tend to share this information with a lot of people. If I was meeting someone random on the street, I'd probably just tell them to be safe and be looking around, be aware of their surroundings.
Okay. What makes the streets seem dangerous? What compels you on those streets that makes it seem that you have to give that advice?
Well, just the other day, I was driving over near, I want to say, somewhere near the strip club area, like not the clothing store, but a street or two away. And I don't know if they're gang members or what, but some guys got into a whole gunfight in front of me. I had to run for cover. It's definitely dangerous out there right now.
If you could change 2 different things about yourself, what would you like them to be? What would you change?
Well, I'm guessing you could assume number 1.
Yep, I can have a guess of that.
Yeah, and number 2 would be maybe a different childhood.
Okay. What is something that you're perhaps going to struggle with? What do you anticipate being the thing that you struggle with the most at DOC?
The only thing I see myself having trouble with is, say, somehow a prisoner got a hold of a way to make a fire. I think more than likely that would keep me away from them.
Okay. If someone did create a fire and you were compelled to go forward to that, would you feel that you were comfortable to be able to go and deal with that inmate?
Yes, I don't think it would stop me from doing my job, but it would definitely make me more wary of the dangers surrounding that.
So what is something that perhaps you're looking forward to?
Getting a uniform.
What is it about the uniform that makes it so exciting?
Well, I think they look very snappy. I think they look very well put together. Especially this black one right here. I've never seen one like that. That's very nice looking.
Okay.
And it brings with it a form of respect and honor.
When do you think your deadly force should be used? Do you know what deadly force is?
Yes, and I think it should be used only in a situation where either our lives or someone else's life is in immediate danger.
If you could bring a program into the prison for the inmates, what would you suggest?
Maybe some form of therapy with a doctor, maybe get them to sit down and talk about why they did what they did. Obviously just for the long-term inmates, but just something that they could reevaluate their situation.
Okay, so here at DOC we thrive on really positive relationships, working well with our colleagues and the various inmates as they respond very highly to that. How do you plan on building those positive relationships with your colleagues and inmates that you're working with?
Well, for the colleagues, I think doing things outside of work would always be a great way to make relationships. And as for the inmates, I would rather keep that a professional relationship. Although I'm sure some of them will talk their way into being more friendly. Always keeping that professionalism.
Pardon me.
Give me a moment.
I can get it.
If you've got any questions, James, ask them. What's up, sir?
Hello. Is there an Indie Rose in prison currently?
Can I ask what your name is?
My name is Kenneth Olstein, and I was just looking to speak with her.
Mr. Olstein, if this is all okay, I give us about 5 to 10 minutes to sort something out, and then we'll see what we can do. I believe there's a situation going on in the yard right now, which needs to be dealt with.
My. Okay, will do. Thank you.
Yeah, no, they're a little loud.
Hello, Charlie.
Well, hello. How we doing?
Doing well. Samuel Pringle is awake.
Oh, God.
Could I ask you a favor and go and help them get Samuel Pringle back into Max if he's causing that much issues? I don't know if he is. He might not be.
Yeah. Can I run back there like this if I just go ahead and put my lethal up, because I do got to go meet with Talia?
Sure.
I'll just put my lethal up that way.
Yeah, just ask them whether they need help or not.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Thank you. Mr. Olstein, give us 10 minutes and we'll try and sort something out.
Alrighty, thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Let's see.
Give me a moment to look at my phone.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna try and ask a question.
Sorry, guys.
If you had a choice, red fish, blue fish, yellow fish, what fish should you choose and why?
I would probably go with the red fish. You know.
Okay. Why is that?
I'll be honest. I just like the color red.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. All right. If you were given a direct order to ensure that somebody goes into a certain area where they're supposed to, would you follow through this order, or what would you do if they told you no?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. So me being a lieutenant within the Department of Corrections, I would give you a direct order to go and resolve something, which would be moving an inmate into their cell. The inmate does not want to comply and tells you no. How do you further go on?
Probably detain them, get them in cuffs, and force them back there.
Okay. All right, you being a recruit, armed with baton, taser, flashlight. Me being a lieutenant who has a pistol, a baton, multitudes of other equipment. I go down. I get taken down by inmates. I throw up an alpha, which means SOS. What are going to be your next steps if I'm in the kitchen and you're on the other side of the yard?
You know, that's a hard question. I don't know the current policies on whether, because they have access now to a handgun, if we breach or if we wait for PD to respond. But if it's not like where we wait, then I hopefully would have a beanbag gun on me and other officers, and we would make our way and breach in there and take them down.
Okay, say it's just me and you, though.
It's just me and you? You know, that would be a situation thing, because more than likely, if I know that you're in there with them and they have a handgun, I would try my best to get down to you. But if the prison locks down and I'm not able to, and PD's on the way, then ultimately let PD in and help them get to you.
Okay, perfect. Give me one moment.
I apologize about that. Were you asked any questions? Mr. Benz?
What was that? If I had any questions?
Were you asked any questions by the lieutenant here?
Yeah, he asked me a couple.
Okay. Just going to ask you a few scenario questions. Answer them as in-depth as possible, but understand that we're only doing what you think would be best in the right situation. We're not looking what you think would be best in the situation. We're not looking for the right answer because we don't expect you to know it.
Okay.
So, after completing a prisoner transport, you take the inmate to be changed and processed. They refuse to change into proper attire, expressing their disdain for the uniform. How would you proceed?
Doing a prisoner transport and what about the uniform?
They refuse to get into the proper attire, expressing their distaste for the prison uniform. How would you proceed?
I believe that depends on how long they would be here. So I would assume if they're here for a long time, then either call other officers to help with the situation or keep them in a solitary room somewhat until they're willing to comply.
Okay. You are locked in the cell block for the night with other COs and inmates. Suddenly you hear gunshots come from outside the cell block, obviously inside the prison. What actions do you take?
Call PD and secure the inmates.
Okay. You notice 2 long-term inmates are having an argument and sense they may soon come to blows. How would you de-escalate?
Separate them after threatening them with solitary to begin with. If they continue, so like I threaten them with solitary. If they continued, I'd break the situation up, and if they continued again, then they'd both be sent to solitary.
Okay. You are in the prison with 2 other correctional officers and get notifications from PD that 7 inmates are about to be sent up. There are already 5 at the prison. What are your next steps?
Probably go to a higher form of ground where I wouldn't be able to get jumped by them and still be able to watch over all of them.
Okay. You find yourself surrounded in the cell block with 1 inmate blocking the door. One of the inmates has a screwdriver and is actively threatening you with it. They order you to put your hands up and plan to use you as a hostage. What are your next steps?
Do I have anything in my hands already? Like any taser or anything like that?
No.
I would be forced to comply, so that way they wouldn't harm me, and I know my fellow officers would be able to come rescue me.
Okay. Give us just a few moments and we'll have a discussion. And then we'll get back to you, okay?
Sounds good.
Just like a couple... Just stay here for a moment, Spence.
Love you, hon.
Love you too. Okay, Miss Burns. I'm happy to say that we are willing to take you on.
Well, that's wonderful.
I've sent you an invitation to the email. There will be a boot camp that you will be required to attend.
Okay.
When you're in there, please change your name to your government name.
Okay. There you go.
Perfect, thank you. So you're going to be waiting for an interview?
Another interview?
Not an interview, a boot camp. A DOC
Okay,
academy. So when you see one that you're able to attend to and it's an appropriate time,
Will that be under the DOC announcements?
it'll be under DOC PD boot camp.
Got it.
There's one this Saturday if you're able to attend. If not, don't worry about it.
Okay, I actually may be able to.
Okay, perfect. So if you're able to attend that one, go ahead and react to it, and then we'll go from there.
I'll wait a little closer to react because I don't want to do it and then not be able to show. Am I considered a full-time DOC recruit or?
Not until you've done the academy.
Because I see one of the boot camp it says is only for full-time DOC recruits.
Yes, you'll become a full-time DOC recruit. Sorry, that was confusing my end.
You got it.
Okay, we'll let you on out, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Oh, hello.
Hello, it's already over. You need to talk to me anyway, don't you?
Well, I was gonna say,
Thank you, Lyra.
Mr.
See you in the
Olstein's
future.
in the lot.
See you in the future. I don't want to know what's going on over there, but
Like, confused why he's here.
he's wanting to visit Indy.
Okay. Well, his motion got denied.
Let's go out to Talkie Spot.
Yeah.
Talkie Spot. Talkie Spot. Okay. His motion got denied. There.
Good time. Yeah, his motion got denied. But I had to talk to Juno, Earl, and Victoria, and all the rest of them.
So his motion to withdraw the guilty plea was denied completely?
Yeah.
Because he was fully competent at the time?
Yeah. Well, they didn't. Well, between that and they didn't provide any other information. I already had the transcript, and I was already there. That's the other problem. Like, I was literally there. But this is the thing I already brought up with them. Is like every time I deal with something with Harper, it's always accusatory. It's like the state violated somebody's rights. They coerced him into confessing, or that the police has been harassing his client, and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, I get what you're trying to do, but it's getting ridiculous. It's like every time I deal with you, it's like either some type of crazy motion or something involving the fact that we've quote unquote violated somebody's rights, or like Brady violations, and just things that don't make any sense. But I also talked with the judiciary about the application system and getting that overhauled. And what was the other thing? Oh, the police relations in the cells are not good.
What, with PDO?
Yeah, it's they have the feeling of like when they go down there, and they get told like we're not going any lower than 10%. It's like, what's the point of even coming down there to argue? Because at that point, you're not really arguing. You're just being told that you're only getting 10%, so your only value is really a coupon. And then I also heard about the other thing involving, I don't know if it's my former employee at this point, but officer relations with DOC and them interrogating people and all this kind of shenanigans.
Wait, DOC interrogating people?
Not DOC, PD.
Oh, PD interrogating DOC? What?
No, people like PD interrogating people in general.
Oh.
Like their decorum during interrogations. And then I guess, like, I guess I gotta figure out like what's going on. Like, is there something like, the PD just generally like? I guess what I'm trying to ask is like, is there any shade or disrespect coming from PD when they come up here?
I'm getting reports of it, yes.
Is it like more than normal?
Certainly not in front of us. Hold on, where is it? Someone sent me something a while ago and I can't remember who sent it to me. Someone DOC, hold on. Someone sent me a very long email and I remember getting it and I just could not I cannot recall who sent it to me, but they were talking about PD. Oh, wait, no, it was the Matthew Voss thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, because I remember the stuff that was being said in the command, the joint supervisor stuff, and like nobody's like clued me into any of that like completely, because I'm still kind of like wondering like what's going on with that, and like I'm hearing all kinds of things.
Okay, so it doesn't surprise me. The way that people act around PD, around our recruits, is very unsurprising, and is often quite felt, which is why we try our best to communicate with them, but when they don't communicate back with us, it becomes very tiring. And it's unsurprising to hear that PD tries to pass the blame on to DOC for not doing their job when command isn't around, when supervisors aren't around.
I gotcha. I just don't. My thing is, a lot of times, like even with like BI stuff or anything, anytime I talk to anybody regarding like anything, right? It's always we got to work together. We got to do the things that we want. You know, we want us to do, but we don't really want to give anything back. Like there's no.
That's the attitude that DOC gets. We want to work with you, but we're not going to give anything. But we expect you to be absolutely perfect back.
But I just don't understand, like, where's the mindset of that coming from? Because it's like...
Years and years, Akira. It's... There used to be a time when DOC used to be very independent from PD. Porter was trying to push for that. When Sam took over, it wasn't the greatest. I don't know how great communications were. There was kind of chatter, but they weren't really close. Then Vivian came along, we got closer, and then I've just been striving to remain as close as possible with them. But this is years and years. There used to be time about 2 years ago when it was perfectly acceptable for PD to be badmouth DOC in the middle of MRPD.
No. I mean, even then, though, it's just like we're all together. We all have to, sure, we have to work in different places, but I mean, it's like I can understand if it's like, well, who would want to be in the prison, right? You know, with all these crazy lifers, blah, 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 blah. But it's the thing of like, at the end of the day, we all have a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, I don't know, I just think it's just petty bullshit. Hold on one sec. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Sorted?
Yeah. No, but I was gonna say, it's one of those things of like, I don't know. It's always people, cliques, groups, sects, whatever you want to call them, politics, whatever. Always people and their opinions. And I don't really, when they come to prison and then they start blaming people, it doesn't really help. What they should be is just, you know, if they have the experience with stuff in the prison, then just teach, not be a dickhead. But I mean, it goes to the other issue of the BI stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to even respond to that, because it's the thing of like, well, we want these things and we don't want anybody else touching them. But it's like, if I want the same thing, then I'm the bad guy. You know, we're supposed to break down these walls and communicate and work together, but yet you don't want us touching anything that y'all have a case folder for, which that's understandable. But like, I have to do all the work to talk to them to find out if they have a case folder open, just to find out that Killian's opening case folders left and right for stuff that they're not even touching or working on. Hmm. You know what? I really hate to do this, but I guess I'm just gonna have to keep advocating, keep pushing, keep doing what I gotta do. Like, DLC doesn't really need to be independent from everything, right? We all don't need to be independent. We all need to work together.
No, and there's a difference between being fully isolated and being independent.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like every department should have their own thought process, their own style, and the way that do things. The only problem when it comes is going to be the unification when they have to make decisions together. But that's the whole point of voting on something. And in the case of the prison, like, let me ask you this, like, in the case of the position of the warden and deputy warden or the ass warden, do y'all even, like, you can't really make any decisions outside of DOC?
Very little decisions outside of what is our jurisdiction.
Yeah. Which is like, I get it, because it's like some insight. It's like, well, you deal mainly with the prison, right? But like promotions, people getting promoted, people understanding of command and supervisory stuff. I mean, it should just be a unified decision. But I don't know. It's one of those things of I've always kind of felt like an outsider when it came to everything within PD. And I could probably
feeling a bit more like an outsider.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like PST, easy, simple, done it, right? Just need to update it, bring it to the president, right? But like, even then, it's like I'm on the outside. You know, Deputy Attorney General. I'm on the outside. It's like I probably have more power than I already recognize, but it's at the same time, though, it's like I feel like I have to be cautious and not overstep with the things that the position that I am in. And for me to go from this position to the Attorney General position, that's going to be another, large step, at least for my case, right? And it's always the battle that I have of, what will PD accept and what will they not accept? It's really hard to find that line, I think. But then again, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dealing with command is kind of one thing. Dealing with high command is a totally different thing because it's like not everybody says anything. Some people don't really care. Some people really care. Command is one of those things of like they're there and what they think matters, but it's at the same time though it's kind of odd because it's like some of these positions like Rivera is a lieutenant in LSPD, but he also is supposed to be the command oversight of CID. But every time I talk to him, he says he doesn't have a horse in this race. But every time I talk to him, it's like it seems like he's got a horse in the race.
Hello.
Hi, Lara. I saw a 3-on-1 call about having you've got like some kind of stray dog problem in the lobby.
I think Charlie's dealing with it.
Okay. Okay. Let me know if you need to come put it down or something.
It will do. I'm pretty sure it's just Charlie's dealing with it.
Yeah.
But that was strange.
Somebody just called you?
Max called me to say there was a stray dog problem in the prison and that he could come put it down. I was very confused by that.
Fucking straight up. Oh, and tomorrow's gonna be June 6th. I don't know. Is there anything you need me to do while I work on some things? Because I've already talked to Astrid about working on the processing stuff. I don't know. I just don't really think anything's going to get pushed or any kind of policies are going to get done if...
I'm just going through checking that we've got everything covered at the moment. Got McGuire, Crash Goldman, Rose, Billy Johnson, Yasmin, Lucy, Rose, Smith. And that is, yeah, Lucy Black is Max's. Okay, we're all good. I need Carter Waits in order to give this letter to them.
Okay.
That doesn't need a bulletin. Leave it up for a day and then I'm going to take it down.
really just stop talking about this stuff. But and I was gonna say that hearing was a waste of time, by the way.
How long did it take?
It took longer than it should have because my time schedule's being hella crazy. But when I got there, I just told him like what he was saying wasn't really true, and I have the transcript to even prove what happened in the interrogation, and they didn't really provide any evidence to the contrary. And it's the other issue of he had a possible concussion, which it's like, well, possible isn't really definitive, and they didn't really get any extra medical documents or information to even prove that, you know, if he had a concussion to begin with. When I literally just, I already knew what I was dealing with because, again, this is Harper Royce's work. Just accuse, take everything at face value, and then we'll just go from there. I don't know. The 2 times he's been striked, he always wants to be like, yeah, oh, you're a great mentor, and you teach me this, blah, 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 blah. But it's at the same time, though, it's like every time I deal with that man, he does the opposite. Like, well, I didn't know, you know, I'm still new. I don't know how this whole process works. And it's like, you're going to tell me that you were able to read and find all these case laws, yet you're going to accuse the state of committing a Brady violation when we haven't even set up a date for court to start, and we're still in the middle of discovery. Actually, we're not even in the middle of discovery. We were in the middle of pretrial at that point, technically. And I just don't understand Harper. I don't know if he's just intentionally doing this to be provocative, or if he's just genuinely doesn't understand. But every time I talk to the guy, he's like acting like he's like, oh, he understands this, and you know, he loves me and all this kinds of stuff, that he just does the opposite. And I think sometimes he doesn't even know that I'm the one that's taking over the case. So it's like, okay, this is kind of getting crazy. But it's like, oh, that McGuire stuff really pissed me off, considering the fact that he literally is accusing the state of a Brady violation, with me being the one taking the case. So it seems very intent that he's trying to stir shit.
Unfortunately, whilst I agree with you, unfortunately he's also the only one that seems to be saying yes to the cases when other people are, like other PDO, are denying them.
So
Sorry, that's my rant.
Well, hold on a second. I'm gonna call somebody real quick, since Mr. Max has plenty of time to call you, and just, I don't know if he's intentionally ignoring my fucking, getting really fucking tired of this guy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go to the next thing, but I'm getting annoyed. Yo, how you doing, Mac? You remember that case folder that was open? The one that you opened? Yeah. Oh no, you're fine, man. We're probably gonna need subpoenas for Jay Wild also. Anybody that was there and that we can positively identify, then we might as well just get the subpoena push for that. We also need to, because here's my other thing. So, has CID given you anything or given anybody else anything? Because I see that they say they have a case folder for it, but I haven't seen any movement for this thing. Well, in her statement, it says that Killian. Hold on a second. You good? Oh. Fucking. Yeah, yeah. Look, they're a very concerned citizen. No.
What?
Yeah, so it says on 5/29/2024. We talked. What you remember what day we talked to Astrid?
$650 gonna be 10-7 for 2 mics.
And so the case file has been opened by CID in relation to this matter following this being brought to CID's attention by A. Duvain. But I don't... okay. Then. I mean, it's a criminal... Yeah, it's just a complaint. And so there's always that, like... There's always that maybe there's conspiracy, maybe there's information, but like we won't really be able to ascertain anything unless we get the subpoenas. And talking to Ali Jahara, but I'm scared to talk to Ali Jahara unless he's gonna try to piss on me again. So it's like I don't even know what to do with that because it's like if oh yeah, no. Just look. Hope he's not getting robbed or something.
Hello, Miss Lyra.
Please tell me you were watching them charge.
I was. Casey is good. Genesis needs work.
Okay, so Casey's good to be marked off?
Yes. I was about to start marking them on the sheets in a second.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. I'm gonna mark progress for Genesis, but she definitely needs work.
Okay.
And Indy Rose is requesting you, by the way.
I'm currently talking to Akira.
Okay. She's busy, Indy. She can't come in here. Alright, thank you, Lyra.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You still good to free Indy at the time?
Yeah, she should be good. She just... I don't know. I still don't know about her because I feel like she's gonna, again, run into the wrong people and she's gonna do something dumb again.
Well, we've given her the choice. We've given her the lifeline now.
Yeah.
I really hope Victoria understands the concept of the parole. And really doesn't treat this like a trial.
Or who?
Victoria.
Oh. To be honest with you, I feel like this kind of stuff should just be done in a meeting room. It doesn't really need to be done in a courtroom. Just talk, get everything out. You know, if there's evidence to show that they've been doing good in prison, then and you recommend it, then it really should just be the end of it. If you don't recommend it, then obviously just the reports, they can have their try to have their witnesses and everything, but it should just really be like an informal process.
So this is the thing. If I'm not here, who takes them?
That is good. I mean, the only other person that can really take them is me, but that does beg the question of, have you talking to anybody else that is at least wanting to try to take these parole kind of stuff?
So we're looking at Max, Lisa, and Clover.
Okay. Hmm.
$6.50 back tonight.
Hmm. Oh, hold on.
But if you see, I'm already entering the stuff from the daily reports.
What's up?
You sound like you're sliding down the ladder. Oh, never mind.
Yo, excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello, madam.
Hi. What's up,
Could
sir?
I get my phone and radio?
Oh, no,
please?
don't matter. Don't matter. It's out now. Don't matter, sir. I was trying to see how long somebody
What's
had
your
left.
name, my dear?
Michael Verse.
Mr. Verse? Hi, Rowley. Mr. Verse?
Oh, hello.
There you go.
Thank you.
You trying to get in and see Rose? You need to have somebody else with you. You know that. Uh-huh.
What the dog doing?
You really want to sing Rose Dwyer?
Ah.
Hey, if Rose behaves herself and the judge agrees, we might be able to get this sorted Saturday.
Yeah.
Hello, can I collect my phone and radio, please?
What's your name, my dear?
Lola Blanco.
Let me have a look.
Thank you.
Zero 015, I'm gonna go 10-7 for a couple mics. I'm gonna run down and get food for everybody, and then a wash kit. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4.
Wendell, let us give you some money because you've spent a lot lately.
It's okay,
There you go, my dear.
but I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Wendell,
Appreciate
charge the DOC account. I'll pay it.
it. Take care.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. No, no man and puppy eyes. No, it's not gonna work.
Miss, oh fucking hey, Miss Indy's dog is out here. Is she able to? Oh, never mind. You already know.
This is Rose's dog.
Oh, Rose, sorry, yeah. How you doing there, Kira?
Yo, what you doing?
I'm gonna go get food.
Okay.
Right. I'll be back.
You can try. You'll have better success with Akira than you will with me.
I was gonna say, you don't do dog visitation.
I said you'd have better success with Akira than you will with me. Yep, he's sent to you.
Like we don't have like a dog visitation. Like, just can't put her in a visitation room with the dog.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I don't think this dog's gonna give up. So
Told you you'd have better success with Akira than I would.
that's crazy.
Rolly, that's a yes. He's going to be taking you back.
Send it.
We have one individual coming up for 36
Alright,
months. How
let
would
me
you like to
change
send
real
in?
quick.
Local at this time, please.
Local 10-4 will be up with you shortly.
I love you too. I'm currently doing SAO stuff. Oh, by the way, have fun trying to add in all daily reports if you get to one of these, by the way.
Adding all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let me. Radio check.
And two.
Is Road Warrior awake?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead and get her moved to the visitation, please?
Time 4.
Alright. I'll be.
Kira's such a softie. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H.
Who is the person that's visiting?
I'm not sure. PD just came over radio asking to get Rose into visitation.
That's crazy. That's Akira.
Whoops. I mean, Akira came over radio and wanted Rose in visitation.
It's her puppy dog.
Oh, how am I? Can someone come over to visitation so I can go dog of the day?
His name's Roly.
10-9, 7:30.
I was wondering if someone could come over visitation so I can get the dog picture, because are we supposed to have evident picture in the evidence or visitation or no?
Negative.
Okay, Tiff.
094 leaving my position at maximum security. Pringle went to sleep.
10-4. 0062-196, what's your 20?
Up front.
En route. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, what's up?
I was talking to Indy for a while, and she made me pinky promise to not read it and to just give it to you. Here you go. Just fulfilling the pinky promise right here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is. I'm just giving it to you.
She's still awake?
Yeah, she's still awake. She's in her cage.
It's not a cage.
It's not a cage, it's the gym area that's locked off.
Feel better, Rolly? Good boy. I know you love her.
Yeah,
Look,
I remember the
there's
old place.
Lyra. You can ask her now.
Hi, Lyra.
I used to do parkour.
Hi, Lyra.
Hi. If you want to come and speak to me, then it's your chance. Hello.
I've been in this cage for 9 hours. 9 real hours. No sleeping, no napping, no hard napping, no soft napping. 9 hours. I don't know why. I can't just go in yellow pants and walk around in cuffs. Like, what? I'm not gonna do anything. How can I do anything in cuffs? I feel like a zoo animal. Did you get my letter?
I did.
No one's spoken to me the entire day. They come over and they ask me a couple questions, and when I answer them, they say thanks. they've done their report now, and then they walk away. I'm on maximum. I'm supposed to have someone next to me, and it's only because I just cried my eyes out to Gregory that he came and sat with me, and that's the only reason that they're all coming and sitting now, because they broke me, and now I'm broken. And I've been fucking locked up. I've been in maximum for 2 days. And most of it wasn't even my fault. It's everyone else doing dumb shit and getting me into trouble.
Like running out of the yard.
Well, someone
Going
it was
onto the
Willa.
going onto the catwalks. No, that was your choice to follow.
I have an ankle bracelet on. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
That was your choice to follow.
I was already on max when they did that. This max punishment is bullshit. I just want to do gardening. Can we not just put barriers around the garden and let me just fucking do gardening? You
An
seriously
inmate,
gonna
a
keep me in here for an
recruit
extra 9
was
hours?
picked up by Indy and she was using his keys to run out. Whose choice is that?
No.
Whose
This door's
choice
not
was
being
it?
unlocked.
Whose choice was it to rent a car and drive away?
They shot me.
Whose choice?
That was my choice.
Okay. The actions in which you did.
Because I've been in here for fucking 5 years and no one's even has the fucking decency to come and have a conversation with me. All the DOC recruits stand in a circle and they fucking talk to each other and they don't talk to us. And I've literally been left by myself. No one comes and speaks to me. And I've been awake pretty much every fucking minute of every fucking day. No one has a conversation with me, so of course I'm gonna do dumb shit to try and distract myself. I don't want to be left by myself. So the only thing that I can do is do dumb shit so that I can stop thinking about the things that I've done and all the bad shit that I've done. I'm trying to occupy my fucking mind by doing something. And yesterday I was gardening for 12 hours straight, and then James told me I couldn't fucking do gardening anymore. And then he told all the DOC to not let me garden anymore. And no one would let me do gardening. And then I started causing trouble. I'm just trying to occupy my brain. And I can't do that in this fucking cage. I'm a literal zoo animal right now.
Whose choices led to this?
My choices.
Okay. The choices in which led you to this are also the same choices that you can make to get you out of this.
I have. I've been in here for 9 hours. And
9
I've literally
hours
been-
isn't going to prove that you can show over a period of the day, especially when you make the choice within the 9 hours to run out to the catwalks. Because you're
That's
telling
their
me
fault for not locking the door.
you're telling me on one hand, oh, I've been in this for 9 hours, I've been behaved for 9 hours. Yet on the other hand, I'm getting reports that you are running
That
out.
happened before. That happened before the 9 hours.
How do I know that after Storm you're going to make the choice to behave?
I'm going to, I promise. I swear on my life, I will garden for the next 9 hours. I wanted to get Talia 100 roses and 100 sunflowers,
I
so I
gotta run
can't
some
do
evidence
that.
up there. Y'all are welcome to join me for the ride up to VPD for the meeting soon.
Please, Lyra.
please. I'm gonna be up front, not in the tunnel.
Please, I'm literally begging.
I'll get the bus ready. Just make sure all inmates that are in cuffs get taken out of cuffs in the meantime. Lyra, are you gonna stay with Indy for a minute?
Yes.
Otherwise, like, this sounds like a threat. It's not meant to be a threat. I'm just saying that I'm gonna be fucking have pent up anger, and then as soon as I fucking get out of here, then I don't know. I'm just gonna do dumb shit because I've been in here for so long, and the anger's building inside me. And by the second, I'm just getting more upset and more angry. And I know that as soon as I get out here, I'm probably just gonna go and fucking shoot someone because I've been locked in a cage. I'm gonna be locked in a cage for what? 16 hours in total? Great. It's fucking fabulous. Fantastic.
So where am I going to expect accountability for the actions you have taken? Because you're not
taken the accountability.
But you're not. What you're saying is that you've done it, but you're not accepting the consequences of your actions.
I have. I am. I've been in this cage all day.
And there are people who end up on max for many, many years.
But I'm literally out in 9 hours.
So you have 9 hours to show us, even if they don't speak to you. I'm sorry, I cannot help with the fact that PD don't recruit. I can remind them time and time again to come and talk to people. It will fall on deaf ears, trust me. I have tried. What I can say is that I see in your reports that you do talk to the other inmates, and that's great to see.
Yeah, great. I get to talk to fucking Willow and Jerry who put me in here. Great. It's fucking fantastic.
But you understand, but
Having
you
the best time of my life.
You
Woo.
must understand that you consequences of your own actions, your own choices, you need to show us that you understand the consequences.
I do understand.
But you aren't showing it. The consequence of your actions is that you ended up in max. You are very lucky to be out of the room and in here. There used to be a time when nobody would be let out of their cell.
Lyra, do you want us to wait for you?
James said he was gonna put me in a fucking cement thing with a grate on top.
So you are very lucky to be in the situation that you are.
Heads up, more food's in tree.
Yeah, great. I feel so lucky. I'm the luckiest person in the world. So after Storm, I have to come back in here.
Yes.
What about if the DOC clock out?
If the DOC clock out, the local DOC
You know what happened
will
to
be
me
watching.
this morning? I woke up, had no food and drink. The door was locked. They didn't open it last night, and so I starved.
Indy, were the DOC, local DOC looking after you? If you have an issue with the local DOC, go and complain to them. I cannot control them.
No, it's the fact that they didn't fucking leave the door open. And then, when I eventually got out, all the job center was locked too. Because someone locked all the fucking doors. So, we're already in prison, right? And then they lock the jobs. And I know it's like a small mistake and someone didn't possibly do it on purpose, but like, it's not fair. Like, it's the one thing that we have is to do these jobs, and then we can't even do them.
Was the visitation door locked?
The visitation wasn't locked, no. It was just the whole warehouse and then the front door to the cell block. The kitchen was open, but the warehouse and the front cell block, the big cell block doors.
Okay, so it sounds like it was someone doing it accidentally.
Yeah, and I know like accidents happen, but it's not fair. I don't know. And then when I was in this cell earlier, so I've been in this cage for a fucking long time, and Willow jumped over the cage, and because Willow jumped over the cage, they put me back inside. And it's like another thing of Indy getting fucking consequences for everyone else's actions. Like,
whose actions got you in here?
Mine.
Okay. Whose choices
No,
ended up in?
Yeah, and I'm not proud of my choices. I hate myself for my choices.
Okay. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be leaving, and I'm going to be letting local DOC take over, okay?
Thank you. Can you open up the thing?
I will do. Local DOC are watching you. They are the ones that look after you when DOC are not here.
Yeah, I know. And then in 30 minutes after the meeting, everyone's gonna come back and I'm gonna go back in my cage.
There you go.
Thank you.
Did someone uncuff Willow when they left?
I did, yeah, she's uncuffed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a special fit for next shift. Myra is about to tell me to take off immediately.
Nara's about to go 42, so if I catch a photo of you wearing it, she's gonna give you more than just a 42.
Oh,
don't worry, it's
snap.
only gonna be in the meeting, and then I'm taking it off.
10-4, just a reminder, please go and talk to the inmates at maximum, just keep an eye on them. It can be a lonely experience, so just, if people can do that, that would be great.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not expecting you to accept all the bullshit and tolerate it if it's getting too much, but have a go.
10-4.
Okay, I'm gonna send you off to someone, guys. Let's send you off to this person because they have returned and we love them and it's amazing. So have a really good evening. I hope that you all do really, really well. I'm just going to be a complete scatterbrain for the next couple of days, just warning you. So let's go and give Mag love, shall we? I think it's time to go and give Mag love. Bye!